Hello guys, what is going on? I'm Nozda and welcome back to the finale of Flash War. And not only the finale of Flash War, but also the anniversary issue. So, much like Spider-Man issue 1 is extra size, I'm just looking over at the Superman cover and I'm glad it's not extra size, it's just a normal issue 1. But yeah, this is issue 50 of The Flash. The cover, yet again, like every cover of The Flash recently, is phenomenal. The splash page in this is incredible. I'm going to highlight that in a minute. But first of all, I just want to talk about what this comic has actually done. Um, for me personally, it has not made the Barry Allen, my God, Barry Allen character any more sympathetic, empathetic, just any more of a good character in general. Over the past two arcs now, because this arc is finished, he has just been going downhill for me in terms of just being relatable in any sort of way. He's been sort of very, very cold, dead inside almost, and I've just been rooting for Wally. And I'm glad actually, because not about the whole thing, but I'm glad that I've been rooting for Wally because the next issue seems to be somewhat about him. It's called The Last Run of Wally West. Now, depending on which Wally that is, I don't know whether it's going to be good or not. But this was said in the epilogue. The epilogue, which seems to say that Eobard Thawne is coming back again. I wish it would focus a bit more on some of the other rogues that Flash has. And we also get a reveal of Bart Allen coming back as well, so that's gonna be interesting as well. I've never been exposed to Bart Allen in the comics. It's not been any other media that I've ever read either, or watched. But he is. I've read up about him and I know somewhat about him. I know basically the basics of him. But if you want to comment down below and just tell me a bit about Bart Allen, I would really appreciate it. The sort of dialogue in the comments for these comic reviews are usually pretty good, so I would appreciate that. But this issue in general, it was fine. The way they sort of defeated Zoom was pretty well done. I thought it wasn't a cop out. He was very much overpowered compared to those two. So they also set up the sort of temporal energy in the last issue as well. It wasn't just something they thrown out their ass. It was something that was definitely pulled out their ass. It wasn't, like it was planned somewhat, which was good. It wasn't like, because sometimes when you come up against villains that are much stronger than you in these comics, it feels like the writers have wrote themselves into a corner, and then it's just like, oh, what can we do? Let's use this plot device that we've never explored before. And yeah, so what this issue has done for the future of the Flash, because obviously this isn't the end, this issue 50. I thought it would go back to the original numbering system because a lot of stuff has gone back to the original numbering system, like Superman, but not original, like they've done a new numbering system, like Superman. But Batman is going to issue 51, so next issue will be issue 51. I assume that'll be in either 2 weeks or a month. It's been going bi-weekly recently, so I assume it'll stay bi-weekly for now. But what this has done is it's revealed new plot devices, and that is to do with the Speed Force, not the Speed Force, but the forces in general, which have to do with the Speed Force. I assume you have to have somewhat of a connection with the Speed Force already in order to get access to these abilities, or maybe there was another event which gave new people powers. But what this makes me think initially, without knowing whether they got new power, like new people are going to show up, is that we're going to see a lot of speedsters again. Well, not again. We're going to continue to see speedsters, which for me, it's a bit boring, but it's the most believable. You know what I mean? Like we've been seeing speedsters quite a lot because, I mean, like the TV. That's one of the main problems about the TV show, The Flash, is that with season 4 people didn't like because they realized that in every episode, the Flash should just be able to destroy the villains that he's facing, but he doesn't because, plot, because they're not speedsters. So it makes sense, the fact that to do speedsters just to make it more believable. But I do really appreciate when we actually get some really cool rogues like Captain Cold and stuff like that. I found the splash page where we get some really cool rogues like Captain Cold, which are just interesting characters. I don't really care whether it's realistic that the Flash doesn't destroy them instantly. You know, I just want some interesting characters. But I do feel like we're probably going to get speedsters for the most part who we've maybe seen in the past, maybe Negative Flash or whatever, and we get to see them use the different forces against Barry and stuff like that. Maybe Barry ends up using a different force. That probably won't happen. That was just I doubt it would happen. It would be a weird writing choice, I think. But here is a splash page. My God, it is absolutely incredible. I mean, all splash pages for the Flash are incredible, just because of the colors that are used. Just the orange and blue, and you see like sort of the spectrum of the green to purple with blue in the middle. You know, it just all of it just looks super duper cool. Like I love it a lot. Um, I'm excited to see Captain Cold from not Captain Cold. I forgot what I just call him Cold from the 25th century. I feel like he could be a really cool character. He seems to be a lot more sympathetic. So you can empathize with the character a lot more than what the current iteration of Captain Cold is. So that'll be really interesting to see as well. Hopefully we get some more of that character. But like I said, hopefully it is Ginger Wally West. I think that's what he goes by at the moment. Ginger Wally, or just Wally West from before Flashpoint in the next issue, because like I said, the title is Wally West Last Run. Was that it? Or something like that. The last run of Wally West. I was close. But yeah, I feel like this was a good issue to end Flash War Part 4 on. A good anniversary issue, because not only did it sort of like round up, I was trying to, there we go. Not only did it sort of like round up and sort of finish off, encapsulate what the past two arcs have done for the Barry Allen character, which I didn't like, but it was well done. It wasn't like cobbled together. It was very precisely done, and it was well made. It's just I didn't like the direction. But yeah, they sort of like rounded it up really nice. Wally is on his own path now, and hopefully we'll see him again in the future. Hopefully it's next issue, and so it's done all that really well. But it's also set up some really interesting stuff as well for what's going on for the next 50 issues. Hopefully it runs for no 50 issues. I really hope it does. Anyway, that's going to be it for now, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. And I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye. Now I've got to get up and turn the recording off, because that's what this setup is. I need to move my mouse closer or something so I can stop it. I don't know. Goodbye.